Silicon Valley. There's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everybody. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left, as always, he's Charles Davis. And Charles, we saw in the open, we've got a couple of great running backs in this game tonight, each capable of putting a team on his back.
And I'm excited to talk about the runners, not just the passers, who have a big hand and who's going to win this game. Both of these guys.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. They got 18 yards out of it.
Has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught at about the 3. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because
to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustment. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to...
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains.
It fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area...
Pocket keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short. Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a...
And they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll look to throw again. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do the run.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver from 3 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
to complete that one.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. 1st and 10. Here comes the defensive unit now for the Broncos as they get set here. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly right. They are doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off.
Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off.
Naturally, we're going to say it was a poor pass, but the defensive guys say it was just a great play by them. They broke on the football, picked it off, and gave some momentum to their team.
Here comes the field.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns.
Complete pass. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
3-19.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Their dangerous wide receiver, 67 yards. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I said go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a...
Now an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The screen good for...
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Broncos leaves you with the ball midway through one. Quick pass is complete, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Broncos tied up at 7. 49ers have it at the 4. The connection will be made from the gun, and he capped off the long drive with a touchdown. That takes the lead up to 7. Third down from the 34. The pass ends up being picked off. 49ers defense happy to get off the field. Offense out now following the INT. The long ball will find its mark here, and it leads to a touchdown. The lead now at 14. Third down at the 33. The pass out of the gun will be completed, and nobody can stop him on this long touchdown. Broncos is trailed now by just 7. So that'll do it for us here.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw, and he will find his man on the outside. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one. Completion, look credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to
just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it.
But it also burst pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score.
Green 39.
And they'll run it here. And a short gain down to about the 33. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of. How many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him calm.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 12. And that leads to a San Francisco 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well,
after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And an alley to run. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. They were in the dime. They had 6 defensive backs there, so go ahead and throw it. He threw it, and it hurt him.
It's almost thrown into a blanket of coverage, isn't it? You talk about the best defenders you have are the defensive backs. 6 of them on the field. You're almost asking for trouble, and that's exactly what they ran into. Ended up throwing a pick 6.
Yeah, 6 defenders and 6 points. In the pistol. He'll look to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole pack.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And coming out. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be taken down here at about as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw.
Minimal gain.
He'll look to throw. He's got time. He's going to loft one. Deep left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 55 yards. And the 49ers have moved down in front. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense,
the 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Back 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see that sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
If you love pressure,
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well.
And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 6. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Love the excitement we've got going here. They just scored the touchdown. They're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the possibilities? Kick the extra point and tie it. Go for 2 if they're really feeling in a gambling mood. What do you do in this situation?
Here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 20. Getting set to trot out there. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they can either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move. Nice with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Do you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders.
That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. So we saw a lot of this. They clamped down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score,
nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Defensively, 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Pulled in at the 24. Look at the dance and the juke. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head we could get